This crunch is insane. Some of y'all be too stubborn sometimes, okay? Do not get mad at me, okay? Y'all put my hair through the ringer. I'm surprised I'm not bald headed. I'm just doing my job here. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? And finally, my favorite gel of 2024.
Beautiful painter, I love the way you painted the sky tonight. Beautiful savior, come have your way in me, you're my one desire.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my last video of 2024. Since this is my last video of the year, I thought it would only be fitting to share with you guys my favorite products of 2024 that I truly believe are worth your coin. I know this video has been highly requested, but I wanted to wait until the very end of the year until I tried as many products as I could. That way I can give y'all an overall around look at what I feel like is the best for you and your hair care routine. So if you've been following me this year, you know that I went on a journey of learning how to wear my natural hair out, especially when it comes to wash and goes, and your girl has made a lot of progress. But this year I also became known as like the natural hair girly to go to if you're trying to figure out what hair products to buy, because I have tried at this point well over 100 hair products, and I will link my playlist right here of all the review videos that I've done this year, and it's been quite an experience. I've had products that my hair loved, I've had products that made me waste my time with my hair, I've invested thousands of dollars into these lines, as none of these reviews have ever been sponsored, and I think today we have a good collection of products that I feel like are going to be very beneficial for you and your hair growth journey. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to do this based off category. I feel like that's going to be like the best way to go. But I'm also going to include prices of everything on the screen. But I hope this video kind of gives you a good idea of what to actually purchase, because we don't have time to waste our coins, especially not going into 2025. So yeah. Alright, so starting off with cleansers. So y'all know I love a good hydrating, moisturizing, rich shampoo that also does give me a good cleanse, because I do use a lot of product. So, and these are in no particular order. My first shampoo that I really liked this year was this extra creamy moisturizing shampoo from Donna's Recipe. So I actually really like this shampoo for the price. I think Donna's Recipe in general is pretty affordable. All their products I believe are under $20. I could be wrong on that, but I think they are. And so I think this is a super affordable option if you like a really nice moisturizing shampoo. This gave me a really nice lather. It was super creamy, as in the name, and it was very moisturizing, very hydrating, and it definitely is just a good affordable option if you don't want to spend a lot of money but you want a shampoo to get the job done. Okay, next on my list is the Melanin Hair Care African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo. So Melanin Hair Care is by Whitney White, aka Natural 85, who is like an OG natural hair influencer, and this is based off of a DIY viral shampoo recipe that she put out, like I'm talking like maybe 6-7 years ago. I remember when I was reviewing this line, I was like, I wasn't surprised that she came out with this type of shampoo. I actually really like this. If you're a DIY girly, this is like a step up from that. This to me is actually a very hydrating and moisturizing shampoo, and I really love the ingredients. I love African black soap. I think it's a really good natural alternative. I have a DIY African black soap recipe if you want to try that out, but if you're just too lazy for that, this is a great alternative. It gives my hair a nice cleanse. It has a nice lather. Also with the shampoo, a little does go a long way, so that's awesome. I have the travel size, and as you can see, we're barely touching anything. So yeah. Alright, so I'm not a huge clarifying girly, but if I had to pick one, the Briogeo Micro-Exfoliating Shampoo. I'm not gonna lie, this is expensive, but I would purchase it again. I do think it's worth the price. Now, if you are a DIY girly, I'm pretty sure that you can make something similar to this, but if you're not, I would say this is really good. It's gonna exfoliate your scalp. It has charcoal. It's like a clay type consistency, so it's really good at purifying and detoxifying your scalp. And honestly, my scalp just felt so refreshed with this. I would say even though it's expensive with clarifying shampoos like this, I only use it maybe once a month or once every 2 months, so it's gonna last you a long time if you buy it. This is what it looks like on the inside, and it smells like mint, and it's just, I just really like it. So again, it's expensive, but if you want to treat yourself or you want to splurge, I do think this is worth the coin. And last in the shampoo category, and my personal favorite this year, was the OUAI Thick Hair Hair Shampoo. It sucks because I think this is one of the only brands in this entire video that I did not do a review video on. I actually tried this for the first time on live. I did like a TikTok live wash day and I tried this, and I'm mad because it's like my favorite and I couldn't record like in real time my thoughts, but this is so good. It's so thick, it's so creamy, it has a super nice lather, it gives me a super good cleanse, but my hair is still super hydrated. I love this. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, when I run out, I'm gonna buy some more and I'm gonna keep buying it. This shampoo is so good. I promise y'all, I've used this about 3 or 4 times, and look, this is, I barely used it. A little goes a long way with this, so you're definitely gonna be getting your money's worth. I would say if you want any cleanser, this is it right here, my favorite. All right, that's it for my shampoos. Pretty straightforward, so let's move into conditioners. With conditioners, similar to shampoos, I like something that's super thick, rich, hydrating, but mainly something that gives me a lot of slip. That way I can detangle super easily. That's my main goal with conditioners. Starting off with my absolute favorite conditioner this entire year. Same brand, the pair to the shampoo, the thick hair conditioner from OUAI. I don't know what it is about these two products, but they just pair so well together. But this conditioner is beautiful. It's thick, it's rich, it's creamy. It has so much slip. Usually a small bottle like this wouldn't last me this long, but I've used this like 4 times and I'm like right there on the bottle. I'm talking, I barely need any. The tangles just melt away. It just, my unbrushed just glides through my hair. Beautiful formula, love it. It is on the pricier side again, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Y'all know I'm an affordable girly, but OUAI can get my coins any day, okay? So this is my favorite conditioner. But of course, if you're looking for a more affordable option, I really like this Make It Rain conditioner from TPH. This actually pleasantly surprised me because when I tried TPH, I had a few hits and a few misses, but this conditioner was really good. Lots of slip, it's super hydrating, it's super watery, made detangling very easy. I think this is a super good affordable option. TPH in general is affordable, but this right here just kind of surprised me. To me, TPH isn't a super type 4 friendly brand. It's more like all hair type sort of thing, but this right here is actually really good, and it's 12 ounces, affordable. I like it, okay? And then another surprising option that was actually really good is the lightweight conditioner from For You by Tia. So I actually would recommend getting the, I believe it's called the heavy conditioner or whatever version of this, not the lightweight version. I feel like if the lightweight version is as good, then the heavy version must be even better for us type 4 girlies. A little goes a long way. As you can see, it's hydrating, it's rich, it's thick, makes detangling super good, and it gives you a lot of slip. So this is also a really good affordable option. For You by Tia, when I tried it, it wasn't really type 4 friendly, but this surprisingly was very type 4 friendly. So this was an A+ from them. And then last is the Pattern Intensive Conditioner. So I really like this as a type 4 girly. Pattern was one of those brands that I honestly never heard of before this year. I don't know why. They've been out for a minute, but I tried Pattern and I was honestly just thoroughly impressed with the brand just overall. That's probably one of my favorite videos that I made this year. But this is their intensive conditioner. So they have a medium conditioner, a heavy conditioner, and then a lightweight conditioner. So they have different types of conditioners, which I really liked, but this is the strongest or the thickest one, is the intensive conditioner, perfect for type 4 girlies. Okay, it doesn't have as much slip as the TPH and the For You by Tia conditioners, but it still has a really good amount of slip. I like it honestly because it's super hydrating and moisturizing. You can honestly use this as a mini deep conditioner. Like if you don't want to deep condition one wash day, you can use this one, but I just honestly like how moisturizing it is. I've used this several times. I've used it when I reviewed their steamer. I've used this in the original video. I've used this like a bunch. So really like this conditioner, and you get a lot. Pattern's like one of those brands that's in between affordable, but it's not like super expensive, but it's still on the pricier side. But I think that this is worth your money. I'm only like halfway through. I'm like right here, and I've used this a couple times, and y'all know how much hair I have, okay? All right, that's it for conditioners. Now moving into our deep conditioners. One of my all-time favorite deep conditioners, I've been using this since I went natural like 7 years ago. I feel like it's always gonna be in one of these like favorite videos. Is a Sheamoisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Deep Conditioner. I literally bought this like 3 times this year. This is such a good one. I always go back to it. It's super rich, it's super hydrating, super moisturizing. It's like, this formula is beautiful. I know everybody has their like issues with Sheamoisture, but they got it right when it came to this product. I don't know what they did, what they put in this, but this has not changed for me in the 7 years that I've been using this. And it's also super affordable. This will last me usually about 3 or so uses, so I do get my money's worth out of it. But if you're just looking for a deep conditioner, I would always recommend this one, always. Another favorite deep conditioner that I actually just discovered this year that is like on par with this one is the Camille Rose Black Castor Oil and Chebe deep conditioner. I don't know if it's Shebe or Chebe, I don't know, but this one's really good. I would say these two are neck and neck. If I had to pick one, I would go with this one just because it's just been a staple of mine for so long, and this one's still new, but this one has like never done me wrong. A clear sign to know that something's a thick, rich deep conditioner is if I can turn it over like this and the product don't come out. By default, there's some hair in it, but you can see like the specks of like Shebe in there, or Chebe, what, I don't know. It's super good, super rich, super hydrating. It's just a beautiful formula overall. And honestly, if you have beef with Sheamoisture because they're not black owned and you don't feel like they have the best ingredients or whatever, this is a great alternative. Like, either one's gonna do you right, okay? And then my last deep conditioner, this one might make y'all want to throw hands a little bit, but is the Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle. I know, but like, still, okay? This is a great deep conditioner. I know people are like, oh, it's not black owned, it doesn't have the best ingredients. This is super cheap, super affordable, and this gets the job done, okay? It makes your hair so soft and so silky. Some of y'all be too stubborn sometimes, okay? Like, just if you really want it to be an affordable natural, you gotta find the hidden gems, and this is a hidden gem. Okay, moving on to leave-in conditioner. I like something that's super hydrating, usually more on the watery side, just really moisturizing. So the As I Am leave-in conditioner has always been in my routine. This is actually the first natural hair product that I ever used on my hair. It's an OG, it's nostalgic, but it's so good. It's just a really good leave-in conditioner, and it's affordable. I don't use it as much just because I've been reviewing other lines, but I would always go back to this one. Next on the leave-ins is this one from 4C Only. So 4C Only is also one of those lines that I recently tried this year, and I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't a fan of everything I tried, but the things that I did like, I really liked, and this was one of them. You get so much product in here. So it doesn't have the typical like texture of a leave-in conditioner I'm used to. Like, it doesn't feel like it would be hydrating. In the video, I believe I described it as like Vaseline, but it's not greasy. It just feels like different, but it's so good. So hydrating, gives you a little bit of definition, but like, I was pleasantly surprised. This would definitely be a staple of mine, and I would definitely repurchase this if I run out of it, which I don't plan to anytime soon because it's so big. But yeah, this is a really nice leave-in. So another affordable option of a leave-in that I like, I've been using for years, is the Blueberry Bliss leave-in conditioner. I honestly don't see anyone talking about this brand a lot anymore. This is a brand called Coils. I feel like they were more popular like back when I first started going natural, but I don't really see anybody really saying anything about it now. But this conditioner is so good. First of all, it smells good. I don't even like blueberries like that, but this smells really good. It's super hydrating. You see how big this bottle is? This is 12 ounces, and it's affordable. So yeah, this is also a really good option if you just want something that's creamy, hydrating, gonna give you some slip to detangle with your styles. Love this formula, been using it for years, will continue to stand by it. And then last on the leave-ins, y'all probably could guess already if you haven't, this is my favorite, of course, is my hydrating hair butter from my hair care line, A Natural Rose. So I know a lot of people think I'm biased with my hair care line, like, oh, like, of course it's your favorite, it's your products, but what y'all gotta understand is I literally formulated these products to suit my hair. So think about all the qualities that you like about hair products and then making a line that represents all that for yourself. That's what I've basically done. So of course my products from my hair care line are gonna be my favorites because I designed them for me. And of course for women with hair like me that have thick, coarse, kinky, coily hair, like, this is super hydrating, it's super moisturizing, it's super rich, it's super thick, but it's also lightweight and it's not greasy. Look at that, just beautiful, thick, rich formula. Like, do not get me started. But this has shea butter and mango. It has Chebe in it. It has so many good, rich, hydrating ingredients that are perfect for type 4 hair, especially my thicker, coarser girlies like me. Honestly, y'all have blown me away this year with just the response and feedback that y'all have given me with this product. Y'all love this product. Like, y'all stand down bad by this product. I'm super proud of this product. It took me about a year and some change to formulate this product, so I'm just so happy that y'all love it as much as I do. But yeah, this will always be a staple for me because I made it just for me. So now moving on to oils. Said it so many times, I'm not a huge oil girly, but you know, I do use oils for deep conditioning. Y'all know I love to mix it in there. I also like to use it to take down twists and, you know, other little things here and there. Y'all already know my favorite oil, but before you get into that, this Melanin hair care multi-use oil, I love this. This is a beautiful formula. It's lightweight, it's not greasy. I like the smell of it. It has a bunch of good oils in here for a nice harmonious blend. Like I said, not a huge oil girly, but if I had to buy an oil that wasn't from my line, it would be this one. This was just really good. And of course, my Soothe and Strengthen oil blend from A Natural Rose. This is my favorite oil, again, just because I formulated it specifically for me. There are some oils that are not in that Melanin hair care oil blend that are in here specifically because I wanted them, and the way that they pair with certain oils makes it more suitable for my hair type, I guess you could say. This has rosemary and lavender, which is great for blood circulation. It has oils like sweet almond oil or jojoba oil. But I just really like this oil blend. It works really well with my hair. It blends so smoothly with any deep conditioner I use. It's lightweight, it's non-greasy. I hate a greasy oil, so I love the fact that that's not it. Great oil blend. Love this. Okay, so finally, which I feel like is probably y'all's most anticipated part of the video, let's get into the stylers. I feel like everything else is cool, but when it comes to stylers, that's what you really need to know whether they're spending your money on or not, because that's where you get really into like the type 4 specific, like, do it work for me or not? And I feel like that's kind of what I focused on a lot this year. I can't tell y'all how many gels, creams, whatever I've tried, so hopefully this will help y'all out because y'all put my hair through the ringer. I'm surprised I'm not bald headed. So starting off with twisting creams, just getting down to it, okay? This right here, oh, she ate this Melanin hair care twisting cream. I'm rocking with this, okay? Like, y'all, this is thick, okay, and it's rich, but it gives you hold too. Like, honestly, if you have like type 3 hair, you could do a wash and go with this cream. Like, that's how much hold it had. It actually gave me genuine definition. If y'all go back and look at my review video, Melanin hair care, my twist out was so shiny. It was not weighed down. It's like lightweight, but it gives you hold and it gives you that moisture. Beautiful. Loved this, okay? Now, while I think that twisting cream is good for like type 3, type 4, this 4C only styling cream is a better option for like super thick coarse hair. This one I feel like is slightly thicker, slightly richer, slightly more just cater to, I guess, because I mean it's 4C only, so obviously for 4C hair. But I also really like this formula. This is super thick, super rich. Honestly, these are like neck and neck. I honestly couldn't even decide between the two. I think it's this one, maybe just because it's more accessible because you can get it in store, but this one is worth the coin. This one's okay. Now what I think is y'all's favorite category, let's get into the gels and the custards. This is like for sure like what is type 4 friendly, what's not. Like I said, I tried a lot of gels this year. I personally prefer a gel that has a strong hold, strong crunch, and is super defining, because that's what makes my hair look the best for me. So my favorite gels for, I feel like a medium to strong hold, has more of a touchable hold to it, not super crunchy. First of all, do not get mad at me, okay? Do not get mad at me. But the Mielle Coil Sculpting Custard, I really like this product, okay? And I know there's so much drama going on with them, but this is a good product. I can't even cap. Like, it really is. I would say this has like a medium to strong hold. It's not gonna be crunchy, but your hair is not gonna like puff up the next day. The only thing I didn't like about this one is that every time I touch my hair, there would be a little bit of residue, even if it was like day 4 or 5 when my hair has been dry. That's the only thing I didn't like, but I do like this. It's really good. I only really got one use out of it. This is really good and it's affordable. Do with that what you will. I'm just doing my job here. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Okay, so the next one that I feel like is really good, I actually don't have it because I use it all, so that's a good sign, is the Miss Jessie's Coily Custard. Put a picture on the screen, but this one was really good as well. Actually very surprising. I've always thought that Miss Jessie's was more geared towards type 3 hair. I'm surprised that it actually worked for type 4 hair. You know, just because they put coily on the label don't mean nothing nowadays, right? They can say it for anything. Soft hold. My hair stayed, you know, as is. It didn't puff up the next day, so it definitely had some hold, but it wasn't crunchy. But I just really liked it. It was a really nice gel. Those are my favorite, like medium-ish sort of strongholds. Now let's get into the crunch, okay? My favorites. Okay, so the first one, which I feel like is the like least crunchiest of all these crunchy gels, it gives a crunch, but not as much crunch, you know, is the Miche Beauty Curl Defining Gel. Miche Beauty has kind of went viral this year. I'm not sure how long they've been around, but I started hearing about them from TikTok this year because they went viral. And everybody was talking about their mousse, but I just feel like this product kind of got swept under the rug. This is a really good gel. I think it's really good at defining your hair. I would not use this by itself. I would definitely use a mousse or something with it, but I think this is a really good gel. This is only 8 ounces, and I didn't even use the full thing. Usually I would use this entire jar, so that lets you know about like how much product you actually need. A little does go a long way, but yeah, I actually really like this. It is on the pricier side, and they're only available online, but if you want to splurge and like treat yourself, then I would definitely say that this is a good like place to go to. Okay, so next on my list, this is actually my second favorite gel that I tried all year, oddly enough, is the Jello shot from EcoSlay. So if you watched my EcoSlay review video, that was definitely a very interesting video. The entire video was just kind of like strange in and of itself, but I actually really like this gel. The only thing is this gel does not mix well with other products. This gel is not hydrating at all, so you gotta put something underneath, but it has to be a super lightweight conditioner. You have to test it on your hand beforehand, but if you do it right, this gives you a really good definition. It gives you a really nice crunch. So I had two of these. I used one of them for like my first use. So if you have as much hair as mine, this will definitely go quickly, and this is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a small business. They're very environmentally conscious, so they everything's like natural, recyclable, stuff like that. So that does make things more expensive, but I do feel like this is worth the price if you're gonna get something from EcoSlay. If you just want to try something different, check it out. There are a bunch of reviews online that prove this is a good gel. Just you gotta be careful with what you use with it. So yeah. And finally, my favorite gel of 2024, my favorite, nice crunch, nice hold, nice everything, is the Honey Curl Custard from the Dew. This is their Beat Girl collection. The interesting thing enough that this is actually the last gel I tried this year. This is from the video before this one, the Wash and Go combo that I did. So that means that this Wash and Go is actually from this gel. And by the way, this is day 12, okay? Do y'all see the definition? I wore my hair unstretched for like 5 days, and I stretched it with my like Rev Air, and I've been wearing it like this for like the past 3-4 days. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow. I have to film something, but like I've never had a wash and go last this long. This crunch is insane, okay? When I tell you, my hair did not move for like 3 days. Usually with a very crunchy gel, the crunch goes away after like 2 or 3 days, so I don't really bother it. But for this one, I had to go in with oil and scrunch, which I never do because my hair just wasn't going anywhere. And so it was like looking awkward because it's like it just got stuck to my head when I slept, so I had to. But like if you want a long-lasting wash and go, baby, this is a good gel. I don't know what they put in here. This is my favorite gel. I will be repurchasing, and it's interesting because I've always felt that the Dew has some of the best stylers for type 4 hair, but this line in and of itself, I just feel like it's so underrated. Like I don't see people talking about this particular line as much as they do like the other ones. Yeah, this is my favorite gel this year's. Okay, almost done. 2 more categories left. So the second and last category is mousse. If you've been watching my wash and go journey, you know that I have discovered that using a gel and a mousse is like the perfect combo for me to get a good wash and go. And so I have really been like investing in finding a good mousse for my hair. I just feel like mousse and gel, that's just where it is for type 4 girlies. So there are 2 different types of mousses that I discovered. You have your defining mousse or defining foam. That's something that just gives you definition, and so I would do that before I put on the gel, so mousse and gel. And then you have a setting foam, and that's something that you would put on after the gel. So the defining foam just helps to give your hair some extra definition. So you have gel that gives you definition, and then the mousse. Setting foam is like just sets the curls that you already got in place from your gel, if that makes sense, which is why you put it on last. All right, so starting off with the defining foams. So the first one, I use it all. I don't have a picture of it, but the Miche Beauty mousse. Like I was talking about earlier, that product went super viral on social media, and for good reason. That is a great mousse. It's super defining. If you pair that with a really good gel, top tier. It does give you a little bit of extra hold, but it's not like a setting foam, so it's just really going to focus more on definition. I would apply that before a nice good gel. I remember in the video I tried it, I paired it with this gel, and it worked beautifully. It can get a little bit pricey, but I do think it's worth it if you're going to buy it. I believe I used it about 3 or 4 times before I ran out, so if that gives you an idea of how long it lasts. But yeah, I really like that mousse. All right, so next on the mousse list, which I probably could have guessed, is the Dew texture foam. This mousse also went viral this year for good reason. It's a very good defining mousse. So I feel like this one and the Miche Beauty one are very similar. Super defining. This before a good gel. Like this and like Wetline, or this and Eco Styler is like a really good combo. So yeah, affordable mousse, great definition, amazing. A lot of naturals use it for good reason. Like I said, the Dew has some of the best stylers in my opinion for type 4 girls. Okay, now getting into setting foams. These are things that help with hold, lock your curls in place, blase, blase, blase. A really good one that I found this year, surprising, but the TGIN Miracle Styling Foam. So I remember trying this with the Uncle Funky's Daughter's Gel, and this gave my curls such a good hold. Like, I'm telling you, like, they were locked in place. It doesn't really help that much with definition, but if, like I said, if you have a really good defining gel and you put this on top, this is gonna make sure your curls don't go nowhere. But make sure you use like a really good leave-in conditioner like underneath all the stylers if you're gonna use this, because it's not super hydrating. Even though it says like it has aloe vera, I don't really like get that, but this is a really good foam, like really good. I've used it twice and we're like right there, so keep that in mind. But this is super affordable. TGIN has always been super affordable, so yeah, this is a really good setting foam. But my favorite setting foam is the Crazy Sexy Curl from the Do again. This is also from my wash and go I'm currently wearing right now. That was from my last video. So I use this and this together. I did this and then I put this on top. This hold, out of this world. I honestly prefer this over the texture foam for what I'm going for. It locked my curls into place, and it also helped with definition a little bit, but it really locked my curls into place. Like I'm telling y'all, like I'm almost 2 weeks into this wash and go. I'm only washing it because I gotta film something. Sort of like the custard, it's like I don't really see people talking about it. I had to go to like 3 different stores to find this because this line, I just feel like it's so like underrated. I eventually found it at CVS, but I only found the travel size. Mix this with a super defining gel that you like. Chef's kiss. All right, so going into the last category, but not the least category, is edge controls. So I'm also not a huge edge girly. As you can tell, I'm not really huge on doing my edges. I only really do my edges if I'm wearing like braids or if I'm wearing a slick back style. When I wear my hair down, it's not really a priority for me, but everybody needs good edge control. So I only have 2. So one that I recently tried is the Edge Fixer. This is from Kiss Colors and Care. I've been on their PR list for a minute and they sent me like 4 of these. Like they have different scents, but this is like a really good edge control. I've definitely been in it a bit. I like it. I think it gives a nice hold. I definitely have to try some more edge controls in 2025. I didn't really try that many, but I did like this one and it's affordable. So if you want to try it out, definitely try it out. This is 100 milliliters. So I think that's a good size. A little goes a long way. And last, and this is also my favorite edge control, is the Pattern Edge Control. I've definitely been in this bad boy like a lot. This is super thick. It's like a rubbery type consistency, so it's gonna give you a like huge hold. Does not have a white cast, does not flake. When I had in those twists like a few weeks ago for like 6 weeks, I used this about 10 times. Did not get flakes, whiteness, not once. This is a very good edge control. Definitely worth your coin. I've been using this for a good 6 months and I'm not even halfway through it, so I definitely think it's worth your coin if you decide to buy it, but it's always up to you, whatever you want to use. I definitely, like I said, I haven't tried that many edge controls, but I do like this one and I would recommend it because I still use it. Alright guys, that is it. That is all of my favorite products from 2024 that I genuinely feel like are worth your coin. And when I say that, I mean if you purchase it, you're not going to waste your money. I know the struggle of not knowing what works for your hair, having to buy a bunch of products and waste money. That's literally why I started my hair care line, which you guys now enjoy, which makes my heart so full and happy. It makes me just thank God that I'm so blessed to be able to do that for other people. But hopefully this video gives you a good idea of what to purchase in 2025, so like you can get this hair growth journey going. Like we're trying to grow hair in 2025, period. That's it. That's the goal. If you have any other recommendations of good products that you tried in 2025, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Also leave in the comments below what brands you want me to try in 2025. I already have a list about this long, so y'all gonna keep me real busy the first couple months of the year, but just make sure you comment, that way if I missed any I can add them to my list. But yeah, this is a long one. My throat hurts, I've been talking too much, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this video is not too long. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads from my videos in 2025. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. We're almost to 300K on Instagram. Make sure you really hit your girl up on Instagram, okay? Because if TikTok gets banned, I'm gonna just need all y'all to slide over to my Instagram and my YouTube so we can like keep it popping, okay? And of course, make sure if you're interested in getting some products to promote growth, check out my hair care line. Everything's back in stock. I'm super excited for what we're doing in 2025. Y'all are gonna love it because I've really worked hard and my main priority is just being a godly influence over y'all when it comes to your hair and embracing the hair that God gave you and just knowing that it's beautiful and it's just wonderful. And I just really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me throughout this year. And not just this year, but since I started my channel back in 2020. We have over 500,000 followers, which is kind of crazy. I never expected that, but you know, God works in mysterious ways. Won't he do it? But I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and just know that I don't take y'all for granted, and y'all are the reason why I do this. Invest so much time, put my hair through so much, and invest so much money just to make sure that y'all are good and have everything you need to experience the growth that I've been able to experience with my hair that I never thought I could. All right, guys, I'm done yapping. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in 2025. Bye.
Beautiful.